Welcome to the Wandering Mind podcast, where we have conversations on life's biggest questions. Hello, guys. It's me, Zach Pe, with my good friend Dave. How are you, Dave?
Hi, Zach. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who's joining us for the first time. And yeah, congratulations, Zach, for this pilot episode of The Wandering Mind. So, what are
Yan.
we going to talk about for your first episode, Zach?
Yes. So, ang ating first episode, ito ang tanong para sa ating lahat. Why do we suffer? We. Why do we suffer?
Wow, big question for first episode, Zach.
Grabe, ano? Big
Why
question
do we
agad, ano?
suffer? Dahil podcast mo to, ikaw na mauna.
Sige. I'll take my personal stab on the reason why we suffer. Siguro for me, it would be best if we align what do we mean when we say suffer or suffering.
That's a good one.
Ito ba yung...
So, what is suffering for you, Zach?
Yeah. So, in my life experience and with my discernment of everything, I feel, bro, na suffering is a perceived gap of what is and what you think it should be. Tama ba? Does that make
Ang
sense?
lalim agad. Wandering Mind Podcast ka. Simula pa lang. Parang,
Simula pa lang, ano?
sige, let's dissect that.
Dissect natin.
Zach. Anong ibig mo sabihin na it's a perceived gap between what is and ano nga yung sabi mo?
What you believe it should be.
What you believe that it should be. Sige nga. Talk us through your thoughts.
Yeah. Siguro if you're a human being, I'm sure you have encountered any form of suffering. Ako, naalala ko lang, when I was in high school, we are very close to Enchanted Kingdom. So, kami ng mga high school friends ko, we always go there after exams. One time, we went there and sobrang takot kasi ako sa
For the
heights
purposes of those
Yes.
Sorry, bro. For the purposes of those listening to us, not familiar with Enchanted Kingdom, maybe you can give them a preview what Enchanted Kingdom is.
Yes. If you know Disneyland, it is a dialed down, simplified version of that in the Philippines.
Okay. It's an amusement park
Amusement park, yes. It's an
in the
amusement park.
Philippines. Okay.
Yeah. So sobrang lapit lang namin doon, just one tricycle away. And the ride that I hated the most was the space shuttle because I have a fear of heights. Baka any of you can relate. Minsan kahit nakatayo ka lang sa edge sa gitna ng mall, nalulula ka na. Ang dami mo na naiisip mo yung bigla kang malalim.
Ako din, yeah.
I am that person. So, nagkayaan, kasi konti tao, usually mahaba pila sa space shuttle eh. And during that time, there was no line. It was almost a miracle. So, my friends invited yung barkada ko nagkayaan tara, space shuttle tayo, sakay tayo. Kami na kagad yung next. Yung pawis ko medyo malamig na at medyo umiikot na yung chan ko. Pagsakay namin doon sa ride, sa sobrang takot ko and ayaw kong harapin yung experience, nakapikit lang ako. I just bottled everything up and slowly it backs up, di ba? Dig. Tapos biglang boom! Biglang may release. Tapos ang daming paikot-ikot, hilong-hilo ko. Natapos na yung ride, hindi ako sumigaw, I held everything back. It was very painful, sobrang painful. In short, I was suffering. It was my experience of immense suffering. So, alam mo yun, physically masakit, mentally, bigla kang may headache. Tapos na, sa isip ko, sana na lang kami, mag-carousel na lang kami sa next ride. Yung isa kong kaibigan, sabi niya, isa pa! One more time! Kasi walang pila eh. Eh, syempre, pakul tayo.
Oh,
Ayaw natin na
peer pressure.
magmukhang duwag. Sige, G! Pero deep inside,
Bumuli
takot na
ka,
takot.
okay?
The same thing happened. I resisted the ride even when I'm already in the ride. Sakit, sobrang sakit. Even painful than the first one. Pagbaba namin, sabi niya, isa pa, isa pa, isa pa. Eh, pakul talaga eh. Ayaw magpakita ng weakness. Sige. On that day, bro,
So, umulit ka.
yes, yes. On that day, we rode the space shuttle. Hulaan mo ilang beses, bro.
10 times is my guess.
Malapit. Seven times.
Oh,
Ang
oh my gosh,
irony
7
doon,
times.
7 times na sunod, 7 consecutive times of riding this.
Consecutive, ah? So,
Consecutive.
pagbaba, balik, pagkababa, balik.
Pagbaba, balik, pagbaba,
Okay.
balik. Kasi walang tao. Thursday. Ang irony doon, on the third time, it was the most painful na to the point na parang masusuka na ako. Eh, nagyaya ulit. On the fourth time onward, sabi ko, wala na. Bahala na. If mahulog ako dito, okay lang. Sige na. Bahala na. If I die today because of this ride, I don't care anymore. Ang sakit eh. So, I just let go and then the same ride gave me a different experience. Sobrang bliss. Parang euphoria. Sobrang saya pala. Parang gano'n nung wala na akong pakialam. Nung I just let myself enjoy the ride and scream and shout. Ganyan.
Wow.
It was the same ride
So,
pero
na-enjoy mo siya, in short.
oh, it
Same
was
ride.
same twist and turn, same extreme velocity ng ride. Pero sobrang na-enjoy ko na. So ako na yung nagyaya hanggang mga on the seventh time. Sila na yung maayaw. That's why suffering for me it's a perceived gap of what you think of what already is and what you think it should be. Parang doon sa ride na why did I suffer? Is suffering something that is a constant effect of events or is it something that you can overcome or transcend? So for me, giving that metaphor of the space shuttle, when I resisted what already is happening to me, I suffer. When I try to be too attached to my thoughts na this is not safe, I am scared, I'm gonna fall, I suffer. But when I actually just let go, in a word, if you might have heard the word surrender, it's a powerful word. When I surrender, that's when my
Mm.
suffering ended. And actually, the same ride that gave me the most pain was also the same ride that gave me the other side, which was so joyful, an experience of bliss. Uh, alam mo yun, yung totoong a deep sense of joy and happiness na pwede rin pala ma-experience with the same scenario. Parang ganun din ano, with life. So, we suffer maybe because we are too attached to our thoughts of what we believe reality should be. We resist what already is. Parang sinasabi mo, for example, this tumbler is blue. Pero pinipilit ko, green to eh. Dapat green to. Eh, blue na nga siya eh.
Mm.
Green dapat to eh. Dapat green to. Hindi dapat yung father ko, dapat mabuti siyang tao. Hindi dapat yung boss ko, hindi dapat ganyan siya eh. Dapat hindi siya toxic.
Mm.
Dapat yung boyfriend ko or yung girlfriend ko, hindi ganyan na ugali. My spouse, dapat hindi siya ganyan. My children should listen to me. Dapat hindi sila ganyan. But what's already in front of me, when I resist it, that's when I suffer. But when I try to just be detached from what I believe should be, that's the opening for you to actually overcome and grow from where you are and learn and experience
Mm.
a different feeling, that joy, a peace, even a deeper form of love. Yun. That's why I have a wandering mind kasi ang kulit ng buhay, parang the same situations, we all live in the same platform we call life or we call Earth or the universe, but we all have such unique experiences. But it's sad to see that majority, or it maybe my perspective, that there's a collective suffering. So that's why I tend to
Mm.
ask these questions. Why do we suffer? Or maybe because suffering is something that maybe it's designed to help us grow. It's a tool made by the maker of everything for us to overcome it. Hindi naman natin gina-judge na porket nahihirapan ka, mali yun. Hindi naman ganun. But but what I believe and what I perceive, it was necessary for our growth and evolution as a human, as a person. Yeah, baka maging, kung okay lang maging spiritual, to become more like Christ. Ganyan. Para mas makilala mo yung sarili mo and mas makahanap mo saan ka galing. Lumalalim na po, Brother Dave. That's
Good.
my mind. That's the
Interesting.
wandering one.
Interesting. Interesting thoughts, Zach. And you explained it well. Na you for you, suffering is part of the stretch in order to be somewhere you're not used to be, and that somewhere is an upgrade or growth from where you used to be. Yan
Mhm.
yung na-pick up ko dun sa last few statements mo about it. And to our listeners, no, let us know what you think. Uh, Tingin nyo ba? Why are we suffering?
Bakit ba tayo
Ako,
nagsasuffer? Yeah.
Zach,
Ikaw, Dave. Yeah.
nahihirapan akong i-define yung suffering. I always find it hard to define what suffering is. Uh, in some deep conversations with my wife,
Mm.
napag-usapan namin minsan yung topic of suffering, and that's where I discovered, wait, how do I really define it? I find it hard to define it, Zach, because
Mm.
I always find a reason to say, isn't it part of the process? Hindi ba
Mm.
siya kasama sa proseso? Siguro may perception ako na suffering is something extraordinary. Suffering needs to be something outside of the regular course of business. Alam mo yon?
Mm.
Kaya nahihirapan akong i-define yung suffering, because before, I I always find a reason, Zach, na hindi, consequence yan eh. Parte yan ng
Mm.
proseso. For
Mm.
example, na lugi yung negosyo. Is it suffering if malugi ako sa negosyo? For some people, they might define it that way. Pero in my wandering mind,
Mm.
hindi ba yon a possibility right from the very beginning when you took this path?
Mm. Mm.
Alam mo yung nung when you decided to take a path, hindi ba yon a possibility? And when it is a possibility and that possibility pops up, nahihirapan akong i-define ko ba yan as suffering o parte yan nung choice na pinili ko, if that makes sense. Uh, Hanggang ngayon, Siguro ang definition ko ngayon of suffering is when you do something you can choose not to do but you do it.
Oh. You do something you can choose not to do, but you still do it. That is suffering.
But you still do it. Yeah. Medyo malalim 'yan.
Oo nga.
At parang sa akin, pwede mo namang hindi gawin, pero dahil ginawa mo, pero hindi din kasi ayan, very raw po yung podcast namin. Wala pong script.
On the spot
Pero
ang
hindi din,
processing.
di ba? Kasi
Yes.
if isipin mo, hindi din kasi pinili mo din
Mm.
yung course of action na yon at a certain point. Siguro, doon sa tanong na why do I suffer? Nung binigay mo tong topic na to, Zach, at pinag-iisipan ko, bakit ba? Ang other word na strongly I associate with suffering is consequences.
Oh.
Kasi nga, nanggagaling ako dun sa perspective na isn't it part of the process? Pero I'd like to give a disclaimer. Kasi it's para sa akin, consequence yung main word that relates to suffering. But, it is a consequence of primarily my action. That's why I'm suffering. Because it's a consequence. Why am I suffering? Consequence of my action.
Oh.
Or consequence of my perception. Diba? But then again, it's me. It's me who chose that action, and it's me who chose that perception.
Yes.
So it's a consequence of my action and my perception. But the big but there is suffering can also exist because of the consequences of other people's actions. Or the third one is a consequence of events that are outside of your control.
So you have no escape from suffering because of the decision or consequences of a collective, ganyan? Or you are part of something na you have no escape?
You are part of something big. So kung i-dissect ko yan, yung una, madali yung una na consequence of my action. Medyo mahirap yun. It's difficult to accept. I think that's the most difficult suffering to accept. That things are where it is because I made a decision or choice somewhere in the past that led it here. Medyo ako personally, mahirap yun tanggapin. It takes a lot of courage to be able to say the suffering that I'm in now is a result of my decisions or my actions in the past. Wala akong trabaho. Wala akong trabaho dahil nag-resign ako. Diba? Mas madali yung there's a very thin line between the first and the second, Zach, kasi mas madaling mag-blame na ibang tao Mas madaling makita na my suffering is a consequence of other people's actions. But when I talk about consequence of other people's action, I'm talking about actions that I or you do not have any discretion of. Cases like crime, results of crime, corruption. That's the suffering that victims experience is not a consequences of their action. But their suffering is an impact of other people's action. Nag-make sense ba? So, yun yung pangalawa. The third one is plainly consequences of events that are really outside of your control. Like if there's a storm, or there's a flood, or there's an earthquake,
Mm-hmm.
it leads to suffering for some people.
Yeah.
But that is not a consequence of their action. It is not a consequences of other people's action, but might be in a world where our environment is challenged. But if it's sometimes it's just what it is. It's nature. Whether we like it or not, it results to suffering of other people. Ah, kaya medyo hindi ako subscriber dun sa thought, Zach, na
Mm-hmm.
100% that you choose your suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Because there it may be applicable at certain instance,
Yes. At a
but
certain level, yeah.
it's not at a certain level for some people. But I think it's not if it's applicable to me, it doesn't mean it's applicable to everybody. Because if I'm gonna say, if it's legitly because of other people's consequence or events outside our control, then you have no choice but to suffer. I
Yeah.
mean, Yolanda, for example,
Big topic.
uh,
Yeah.
if you talk to people in areas where it was hugely impacted by that, or Ondoy,
Mm-hmm.
uh, do they really have a choice? Uh, can they choose to say, I don't have anything to eat? Six of my family members died. I'm not suffering. Is that, in my mind, is that even applicable? So
Mm-hmm.
for situations, for me, Zach, for situations where the suffering is a consequence of my action, then I think the biggest conversation is, am I courageous enough to accept that it is part of my decision? And then that's where perception and choice starts.
Mm-hmm.
'Di ba? Parang, ginawa mo yan eh. Uh, and it's a hard reality to accept na, oh my gosh, this is a result, this is a fruit of my decisions and actions in the past. And I think sa akin lang, it's easier to move forward and cope with the suffering season if you admit, the faster you admit that you have something to
Mm-hmm.
do and contributed to the suffering that you're experiencing, the faster you're gonna cope or overcome it. Parang yung kwento mo of the roller coaster, the space shuttle, Zach. The sooner you realize na, wait, everything is up to me and my perception, then the suffering ends. Pero I would
Mm-hmm.
also like to put into the conversation that it's not true for everything. Because if you are listening to this podcast and you have access to Spotify and Apple Podcasts, then that means you are part of the section of the population who probably has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't negate the fact that there are people out there suffering and they did not choose to. Yun lang.
That's very deep. Lalim, bro. From what I'm getting with what you just said, it appears that suffering is something that the accountability of suffering varies, depends on the level of situations or the circumstances. Tama ba?
Yeah.
The cause of your suffering is sometimes depends on you, or sometimes you are a victim of a collective suffering. Is that correct? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, because if there are types of suffering that is caused by other people and legitly caused by other people. Alam mo yun,
Ninakawan ka,
if
dinaya ka sa business, ganyan.
ninakawan ka, dinaya ka sa business, uh,
Niloko ka ng partner mo.
you're abused physically,
Yeah.
you don't have a you it has its effect that whether you like it or not. So minsan nga you're not even aware of the effect. You're not even aware of the suffering.
Mm.
Diba? So but siguro from my point of view, there are situations that nagganon. Pero may mga sitwasyon din na we can be accountable for. Na it's a result of our perspective and our response. But in my books, that can only be legit if truly the situation is a consequence of your action.
Oh.
Kunyari, we see somebody who, or we meet somebody who we think is not of the same social class as we are.
Mm.
And then we think, kawawa naman sila. They might be suffering. That can be a
Mm.
valid observation. But the curious question in my wondering mind, Zach, is
Mm.
in their perspective kaya, are they suffering? Or in their perspective, that's just how life is. Diba?
So it's a
And in
perception
our
thing, yeah.
and if we flip it, the 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 challenging question perhaps for me, Zach, in this topic of suffering is what are those moments when I feel like I'm suffering
Mm.
and I feel like things are tough? Are those things really, should I, what I mean is, should I classify those things really as suffering? Or is it just a result of my actions and my perceptions and my decisions?
Yeah.
Kumbaga parang if I'm going to suffer, sana valid naman yung reason. Alam mo yung gano'n? Yung tipong if I'm going to suffer, kung may stress din naman ako, sana alam ko yung rason or sana valid at legit na oo nga, kasuffer-suffer to. Alam mo yun? Parang if if there's something I can do about it, medyo hindi siya nagka-qualify sa akin na it's suffering. Because may magagawa ka eh.
Mm. So it's a self-imposed suffering, whether unconsciously or consciously. Parang ganon.
Yeah, most of the time.
Most of
But
the
then
time.
again,
Most of the time.
but then again, yeah, disclaimer yung second at third. Disclaimer on the second and the third scenario where wala naman anybody to who will be in that situation doesn't really have a choice. If you're hit with a storm, if you're hit with an earthquake, if a volcano erupts, you can't daydream and say, the volcano did not erupt. Diba? But the more important conversation is, how about those instances that we are supposed to have control and accountability? At tingin ko yun yung mahirap eh. Yun yung mahirap na conversations to be able to have the courage to accept the fact na, kasalanan mo yan.
I am the
Or
cause of my own
is
suffering. Ganyan.
correct. 'Di ba? That's a hard statement to embrace. Or if not, I've contributed to the situation or the situation that I categorize as suffering. Mahirap aminin na pinili mo yan eh. Pinili natin yan. Ah, ikaw yung pumili na ito yung priorities mo. Ako yung pumili na this is how I'm gonna spend my time. Ako yung pumili na these are the kind of people I want to associate myself with and surround myself with.
Mm.
So that's my humble thoughts. And guys, we're not saying our thoughts are right or wrong.
Yes, yes,
Diba?
yes.
This is discussion between wandering minds.
Yes.
Ano kayang iniisip ni Zach? Ano kayang iniisip ni Dave? Ano kayang iniisip nyo?
Yeah. Alam mo, as you're sharing, meron akong thought na pumasok sa isip ko. What what is the difference of suffering and pain? Yeah.
Oh.
Is kasi
Oh.
doon ako sa line na yun eh. Suffering is mind-made, pain is a result. Parang it's a reflex or a sensation. Suffering is mind-made, pain is a sensation or an experience. So, like sa mga examples natin kanina, there are different kinds of pain that we can experience. Physical, that includes yung mabagyo ka, na-injure ka, napilayan ka, nasaksak ka. That's pain, physical pain, still under suffering. Meron ding emotional pain, heartbreak, betrayal, trauma, traumatic experiences, emotional baggages, and probably spiritual pain. So that's why for me suffering is mind made because the activity happens in the mind. The pain is the real time experience of suffering. But the prolonging of the pain inside your mind is the actual suffering. Does that make sense?
Interesting.
Does that make sense? Parang
So,
isipin mo,
yeah, it makes sense.
dalawang dalawang duck nagbanggaan sa pond, nag-away sila. Tapos after nila mag-away, parang wala nangyayari. Sobrang peaceful nila, sobrang swabe ng swim nila. If those two ducks, if they experience pain, yeah, siguro nagsuntukan sila sa sa pond. Pero after that, nasa isip, kasi naman, ba't ba kasi doon dumaan tong isa eh? Why did he cross my path? Yeah, I bet not. Because in the first place, they're not capable of imagination or those thoughts. But that's the difference with us humans because we can replay experiences in our mind. We can plant seeds of beliefs in our minds based off of our experiences. That's why we tend to live the same suffering. Yung trauma na na-experience mo in 20 years ago, it's still alive today because that pain, because of that huge pain emotionally, it echoes up until now dahil hindi mo pa siya overcome in your mind and in your heart. Parang ganon. So, that's where I am at with siguro hindi pa nga nasasagot why. But then why? Why do we suffer? Siguro I'll step back further and ask the maker of or yung nag-design ng kasi may nag-design ng set rules or ng algorithm ng universe natin, ng buhay natin. There is a maker which we call God. Ba't niya ba sinama yun? Ba't ba kasama sa equation yun? And siguro for me, my answer to that is it's because if we are extensions or parang manifestations of one same source, we are all that one we are all extensions of God. Then He is trying to experience Himself through us, including suffering, so we can differentiate and we can see that beyond the suffering, there is Him. Parang ganon. There is, I hope I'm making sense. This is, I feel, a deep topic, but yeah, if he wants to know himself through you, through me, through everything expressed, and that includes suffering, maybe the way we get to know him more or ourselves more is if we go through that suffering, not stay on it, but overcome it, transcend it. The same thing with diamonds, how they are made, the same thing with planets, how they are made. So, it's a form of chaos, pain, ganyan. But after those, after everything, is beauty and alam mo yun, an expression of wonder, joy. Yeah, that's where I'm at to the question, why? Why we suffer?
So so again, babalik pa din tayo dun sa sinabi mo, Zach, na it has a beautiful ending.
Mm,
It is
mm,
meant to it is meant to make you grow. So it's meant to take you to another level.
ah, to give you a deeper or an expanded version of of your experience of this life. Sabi nga sa Romans 8:28 ba yun? All things work out for good. Naging ano na, naging hindi naman tayo religious podcast, pero I would like to input. Parang baka nga totoo naman talaga yun. That despite any suffering, any pain, it can really work out for good. Isipin mo yung World Wars, it was one of the times of our species where we were so crazy and alam mo yun, ba't pa tayo wala na pinasabog yung isa't isa, but it was also the catalyst for us to learn na let's not do that again. Or in terms of racism, ang daming nangyari sa black community, and because of those pain, it turned out for good that we learned that it's not the way to live. Parang ganun. So
Mm.
anything, even the worst things, can turn out for good since we are all rooted in goodness. That's what I perceive. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, pretty valid, bro. Uh, na for sure there are stories of suffering that turned out to be good, turned out to be beautiful.
Mm.
But then again, probably in my wandering mind, how about those people who have never seen the beauty of their suffering? How about those people who are still, in their definition and their perspective and in their situation, is still in that season of suffering?
That is the
It's very
question.
easy to be hopeful if you have the data and the experience to say, I've suffered before, this will turn out good. But if I'm a person who has been suffering
Mm.
and haven't seen any resolution and haven't seen anything good that came out from that suffering, it's hard to make sense of the question, why am I suffering?
That's a valid point. And perhaps a lot of people are exactly right in the middle of that suffering. Abusive relationship or financial
Precisely.
trouble, toxic family culture,
Hunger, poverty.
hunger, poverty. That's reality eh. That's already what
'Di ba?
is.
At siguro yun yung isa sa naiisip ko, Zach, na if we look at our own suffering, let's also look at the suffering of others
Mm.
vis-a-vis our own suffering. Kasi madaling ma-fall into that trap of thinking that you're the most miserable person in the world.
Mm.
But what you're miserable about is really nothing compared to
Another
situations
person's,
of
yeah.
others who are suffering more. And I'm not
Mm.
saying your suffering is invalid, but maybe, just maybe, if you're gonna put it side by side with another person's definition of suffering, maybe, just maybe, my definition of suffering may at least lighten up
Yeah,
than how I feel it should be, if that makes sense.
that
Alam mo
totally
yun,
makes
parang
sense, yeah.
minsan, hindi, parang the world is against me, or ano yun, parang walang, and it can be valid, right? Can be valid. Uh, but then again, ako naniniwala ako that we're talking to people who have, if you're listening to this podcast. So, siguro ang encouragement ko is that we deal with our own suffering. But we don't just deal with our own suffering. While we are dealing with our own suffering, maybe we can pick outside the window and see, are there people around us that's suffering as well? And is there something I can do to at least lift ounce of burden and help out
Yeah,
and lessen their suffering?
listen, there's something. Oh, beautiful encouragement. I guess what I said earlier is aligned. Like, kasi when you peek beyond the binders of your reality, that's the time you detach from your idea that your suffering is the worst kind of suffering. Ako naman, siguro to leave an encouragement for everyone. There is a way out. There is a door. There is a light. In any situation, you can see through and see beyond the suffering. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not about hope. Hope is also it's good. It's but it's also just a mental activity. Eh. But it's a matter of realigning or repositioning your perception of your reality, of your life. Uprooting those wrong, quote unquote, or unhelpful beliefs within you, uprooting those unrealistic, unhelpful thoughts or stories that you have made your identity that is causing your emotional or spiritual suffering, existential suffering. You can you can uproot that and see from a deeper and wider perspective that it's not the entire reality. It's not
Mm.
exactly who you are and what is the only reality possible. Hindi, ganito talaga yung family ko eh. Hanggang dito na lang talaga kami. Yes,
Mm.
it's true if you believe it. Pero what if hindi? Wala, ganito talaga akong tao eh. Hindi talaga ako, masama talaga ako. Eh kasi kasalanan ng iba. Yes, that's what's happening because those are the seeds within. And it's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. We're not judging. It's a result of our collective
A
experience.
lot of
It's part of
things.
life. Part of life, eh? But there's the chance to peek outside your binders, your own little binders of your
Mm,
reality, and see that that life is so much bigger than my suffering. We're not trying to gaslight anyone, but we're trying to, ako personally, I'm just trying to give a perspective that maybe it's not a common perspective shared. So
mm.
yeah, that's my wandering mind for today, bro.
Fantastic. Awesome discussion. We would like to encourage everybody who's listening. How about you guys? Uh, what are you suffering about at this moment? And why do you think you are?
Mm.
And would be glad to read your stories, sharings, commentaries about this topic.
Yes, feel free to share your own personal opinion, your perspective on why do we suffer. And of course, if you have any suggestions on which topics you want us to talk about, feel free to suggest also. Anything about life, a big question in life, we'd be happy to give our personal stab, our personal take. Yeah.
Awesome. All right.
Thank you, everybody. This has been again Zach with my good friend Dave. We hope that you tune in to our next episode. See you guys.
Bye.